In order to prepare our Google folder for receiving photos and then organizing the photos, you are going to click into our yearbook Google Classroom. You are going to find the material called Photos and Interviews Google folder, and then click directly into the folder. From here, you're going to need to press New, and then select New Folder. Type in your first and last name. This is going to be your folder only. Once you're inside of your folder, click into it and you'll see drop files here, it's empty. In your folder, I need you to add 3 more folders. So new folder. This one you're going to title Good Photos. Then you're going to create 2 more folders. One of them is going to be called Bad Photos, and the third folder is going to be called Great Photos. This is how we're going to rank and prioritize which photos should go in the yearbook first. And if we run out of photos, then we can seek even bad photos to put in. Once you have your folder with your name on it, and inside of your folder with your name on it, you have good, bad, and great photos, it's time to learn how to get the photos off of either your camera or your phone onto Google Drive. If you took the photos you took at an event using the Rebel T7 cameras, here's how you get those photos from the memory card in the camera all the way to our Google Drive. First, open the little door at the bottom of the camera to find the memory card. Push in on the memory card to pop it out, like so. Inside each camera bag should be a little device like this. It is a converter that you can plug in memory cards into and then plug it into your computer. So you put in the memory card like so into this little device, and then you put the USB piece into your computer. But as you know, some of your computers do not have USB ports, so you will be given a dongle like this. In the dongle, there are lots of different spaces where you can plug many different things in, but we are going to use the USB port, which is a rectangular shape, and it'll fit your little thumb drive memory card reader perfectly. Then, as soon as you get this all hooked up, there should be a pop-up on your computer. And depending on what kind of computer you use, you need to find the location of the file. For me, as a Mac user, I found the little drive in Finder. And once I clicked on the file in Finder, it's called IceCube. Then I'm going to click on one of these folders in order to find the photos. There they are. Now that I've located the photos on the memory card, I am going to highlight all of them at once with the lassoing technique. And I'm going to drag and drop them into my folder on our shared Google Drive Yearbook 2023 folder. Once you drop them, you're going to see a window appear on the bottom right that's showing you the progress of these photos being downloaded into Google Drive. And you'll also see them populate. Depending on how many photos you are trying to upload, this could take up to a few minutes to accomplish. But you know that you are all set when the little window on the bottom right shows all green check marks by the photos. Here's how to get your photos from your phone onto Google Drive in case you covered your event from your phone. First, you need to make sure that you have the Google Drive app. Be sure that you are signed into your Google Drive app with your school account. There are 2 ways to do it. The first way is to click into your photos and select the photos that you took of the event. Then you're going to click the Share button and scroll over to find Google Drive. Once that's selected, it's nice to organize the photos right off the bat. I selected my drive, Toth Yearbook, Yearbook 2023, and Olivia Toth, my personal folder in this shared folder we all have. And then I simply clicked Upload. As you can see, the blue bars beneath each photo shows the progress of the downloading, and it does take a few minutes to do this. Don't X out of the screen, don't swipe out of it, just be patient, make sure the screen doesn't fall asleep while it is working on this task. The second way to get these photos onto Google Drive from your phone is actually to start with the Google Drive app. So I'm going to click into the Google Drive app, and then I'm going to click the plus sign in the bottom right corner. I'm going to click Upload, and then click Photos and Videos. It might ask you for access. Click Allow, and then click into your photo gallery and select the photos you would like to upload that way. No matter which route you took to get your photos onto Google Drive, once they are there, you need to make sure that you organize them and rank them in quality. Like we talked about before, you should already have 3 folders inside of your personal folder: bad photos, good photos, and great photos. This is up to you to decide, but some things you might want to look out for are dark photos, photos where you can't see anybody's faces, photos that you got that capture someone in kind of an awkward face that's clearly not what they want to see in the yearbook. Those would go into the bad photos category. We're not necessarily never going to use bad photos, but they will be the lowest priority to be put on a yearbook page. Some photos you'll see show great emotion and expression, or you caught someone in an awesome action pose. Those would be great photos. Those we need to drag and drop into the great photos category. Once you've ranked all of your photos that you just uploaded, it's time to do even more organization. You are going to click into the good, bad, and great photo folders, and you are going to create a new folder inside. You're going to create a new folder inside that is titled with the event that you took these photos at. So these photos just happen to be the first day of school. So inside of my bad photos, I added a folder called First Day of School. And I dragged and dropped all of the bad photos from the first day of school into this folder. I'm going to do the same thing with my good photos and my great photos. That way, each of us should have, inside of our big shared folder, a folder with our name on it, inside of which are 3 folders: good, bad, and great photos. Inside of each of those baby folders should be more folders with names of the events that the photos are of. This is so that months down the line, when we're finally ready to start putting these photos onto pages, we can remember where these photos were taken. Sometimes it's not so clear. Later on, when we're working on the Yearbook Avenue website and we're working on building our pages, there is a direct link from Yearbook Avenue to Google Drive. So it works out perfectly. And the more organized you are with your photos, the more fun you're going to have making your pages. Thanks for listening. Bye now.